Hi folks, today I thought I'd show you some ponytail palms in the garden. This one here is a very shrubby specimen. It's almost as tall as the house. When they have multiple branches and growth points, the foliage can be quite dense. This particular plant receives little, if any, care. It isn't watered during our long summer droughts. The base of the caudex there is about 4.5 feet, about 1 1/3 meters. You could see there how it resembles an elephant's foot. This one has very thick trunk-like stems and branches. The brown leaves are simply old and dead. They eventually drop off. Ponytail palms can get to be 30 feet tall in habitat. This is a very beautiful garden. It's well maintained. The creamy white, tiny but abundant flowers of late summer were pollinized by bees. Now there are hundreds, maybe thousands of brown winged seed capsules. It's quite striking against the bright blue sky. This plant had a little branch dieback in spots. And after these flowers and seeds are spent, the new growth may form one or multiple branches from that point. Ponytail palms, BEAUCARNIA recurvata, are known to be up to 350 years old in habitat in Mexico. They're hardy to the low 20s Fahrenheit, maybe -5 Celsius. And they're listed as threatened by the Mexican government because of various human activities, just like so many species around our world these days. Here's a nice specimen plant to have at the head of your driveway. The base of this well-branched ponytail is 5 feet in diameter, 1.5 meters. You can see where the owner cut off the spent flower stems from the terminal growth points. And at those points, you can see now the new growth is emerging. This plant has nicely staged heads. It's very full, very nice form. There may have been done a little creative pruning to it over the years. This guy here has a nicely fissured caudex. I put my hat there for a little scale. The branching on this one is kind of zigzag crazy. And this is a real big boy. This is about as big as they get, even in habitat, as far as the base, the caudex. I measured this at 6 feet in diameter, 1.8 meters. They haven't pruned the spent flower stems off this plant. I think they might be over a year old, the spent flower stems, and then it didn't flower this year. It's a bit of a guess on my part. But it helps to prune them off, because then as the new growth emerges from the same terminus there, you don't have this flower stem in the way, and if you try to prune them off later, you could damage the new growth potentially. Okay, ponytails can be planted on their sides. I really like the way they did this. This can also stimulate some growth points, thus producing new side shoots along the main stems. And this is another very nice garden. Really nicely designed. Here along the street is a Dracaena Drago. This is actually a pretty young plant, though it has started to branch nicely. This garden shows what a wonderful design you can get with just 10 ponytail palms and a few euphorbias. I especially like the one in the back there with the slightly curving stem. That's a big old crown of thorns. All right, that's it, folks. Take care now.